Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm not going on camera. If anybody even comes in here, because oh, because I'm not in the best mood. Not gonna lie, not in a really great mood right now. So, hey, Marianne, here because I'm confused. You're not alone, Marianne. Hello. I hope you guys. Hey, Tiffany, Herbie Herb, James Cole, Michelle, L. Decker, Tracy Couch. Am I saying that right? Couch. PJ. PJ. That's a new one. Hi. I don't recognize you. Hey, Republican ass. Kathy. Sorry, I'm exhausted right now, so you guys I'm just gonna put you on my lap for right now. Oh, you're new here? Well, welcome to the club. Ash, why would I be bad at you? I'm not bad at you. Don't be sad. I'm just not in a good mood because, yeah, I'm okay, Tiffany. I'm all right. I know I try to be like more happy when I come and talk to you guys, but yeah, Herbie Herb, we were just carving pumpkins. I'll show you guys. Thank you, Ash. Love you too. No, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at anyone in particular. I'm actually just annoyed with the situation, the whole situation. I just think it's fucking bullshit. Um, and you know what I don't like? I don't like when somebody goes off on a live, and this is why lives are so bad. Sometimes that's my son's. That one was mine. And that's my husband's. We all did different ones. My son's is eating a baby pumpkin, and it has, yeah. I got some new decorations. I think I might come. I'll show you guys while I talk. So, my owl flew away. There was an owl out here. He made my night, to be honest with you, but he's not out there anymore. I'm annoyed with this situation. I'm not annoyed at. I just don't like that people go on lives, right? I didn't hear whatever, 180. I got a tree. Hold on. I'll show you guys some stuff here. Thank you. Hey, Lucky Lou. Hey, Purple Rain. So we got a tree. I bought this the other day at Lowe's thinking it was like, what do you call it? It was just like a tree. I didn't know it moved. So I was pretty excited about that. So we got the creepy tree. And then my friend, my buddy over here, since I pick up all the homeless people on YouTube, I picked him up too. And then, hold on, this little, and if Aratria comes in here, she's done, blocked. Get her the fuck out of here. Shit talker. Fuck out of here, you bitch. Fucking lispy ass bitch. Sorry, I told you guys I'm not in a fucking good mood right now. But anyway, and I don't care if people are gonna come for me. I fucking keep my mouth shut on so much shit. You fucking big balls behind the computer talking shit. It's not fucking cool. Hey, Vinny G, you too. Anyway, I don't even talk to that girl. I don't talk to that girl, Eritrea. I don't fucking talk about her. I don't look at her. I don't fucking care about her. I forget she exists in this world. I don't even remember that this girl exists. And she's gonna sit there and talk shit about me? Nah, bye. Not happening. The fuck out of here. Fucking asshole. Anyway, yeah, you missed it. Anyway, if you go to 180's live from today, about 4 hours and 10 minutes in, you could hear it all. You'll hear everything. So anyway, I just don't like when you go and talk shit on a live and then try to act like you're cool with me like afterwards. Like that shit's confusing. This whole thing has gotten so far out of control with everybody that it's so sick. It really is. And it's both sides. And if that's going to make people leave my chats or not talk to me or not want to be friends with me, I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out of here. Because I'm not a piece of shit. All right. I'm not going to sit here obsessing over somebody, you know, and what they did and hating them and hating them and hating them and hating them. My problem is if you're going to hate one person for being a piece of shit, you should stop hanging around other pieces of shit like that do shitty things. So, I mean, you know what? I look like shit, but I don't even care. Sorry. I'm just like, I'm shocked. But I'll tell you guys what happened last night since I know it's what everybody fucking wants to know. The 75 people that are in here. I can't even see because my phone is never right. Thank you, Ash. Um, Last night, all right, let me back this up. Okay. I was friends with NYC Urbanista for a long time. She's a good friend to me. I talk to her all the time. We talk on the phone. Yeah, I mean, we have talked on the phone. We text each other all the time. She's a really nice girl. And yeah, Purple Rain, you must be one of the homeless YouTubers I picked up. So, I don't know what the fuck I did to that girl. I never ever had a problem with this girl. I don't know what the fuck she would sit there and talk shit about me for. I think she's, I'm not even gonna say it. I'll just keep my mouth shut. Sorry. Hold on. I'm gonna put this, I really look horrible right now. I'm looking at myself and I'm like, Jesus, Leanna, get it together. Weekends for me, I'm done. I don't fucking get dressed. Anyway, my door is wicked. Thank you. So, all right. So I went into Marsha's chat last night. Like I don't watch everybody's chats. Wait, I should start from Diane's chat. Let me start from Diane's chat. I was in Diane's chat last night, and this girl comes in, Shannon Uncensored. Okay, this girl, she watches my videos. I know she comes on my videos. Look at the numbers going up, because I talk shit. So come on in. Here's the drama. You guys wanted it. Come on in. Keep coming. What do you call it? She she uh she came into Diane's live and she said hi to me. So I said hi to her back. Like fucking, I don't know this girl. Dude, I just want to explain something. I have how many subscribers? I'm almost at 5,000. I might lose, I might be a little further away from 5,000 tonight, but whatever. I'm almost at 5,000 people. So this girl came into Diane's chat, said hello to me. I said hi back to her. And you know, she was asking me about my videos and when am I putting the next videos up or something like that. I don't even remember. And I'm talking back and forth with her. And then all of a sudden, everybody starts, you know, coming to my chat and they're like, you know, make them upstairs. You know, I mean, in Diane's chat, you know, this girl threatened Kiki and did this and did that. I did not know this. I did not know this. I didn't know she made a video about Kiki. I didn't know or she threatened Kiki to gut her. I didn't know about Marianne. I didn't know that. Nobody tells me these things, dude. I do not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to like burst you people's bubble, but my whole life is not YouTube, okay? And following what every fucking person on YouTube is doing. I have a son. I have a husband. I have hobbies. I have things that I like to do with my life. I make videos. I have like real content on my channel, not just, you know, me talking about other creators. I have an actual series on my channel. So I'm not, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know everything that goes on. It's impossible. It's fucking impossible. I'm sorry if I'm ignoring you guys right now too. But anyway, you know, so I didn't know what happened. I don't know. I don't keep up on the drama, dude. I just don't have the fucking time for this shit. I don't have the time for this shit. Okay? So whatever. She said hi to me and then everybody starts telling me she's starting Kiki. And I told the girl to email me because I just want to, you know, I'm not being an asshole, but I like to hear both sides of the story. That's just who I am. I feel like it's only fair to hear both sides of the story because a lot of things, and I've seen it with my own eyes on here, that they get fucking. That's a fine, Laura. Fine. I don't really give a shit. Mojo could go fuck herself too. If she comes in here, block her. I don't fucking care. That bitch is weird. She's fucking. Ben was asking me about my ice rink, and she's like, Ben, don't talk to her. She's a bitch. I'm like, whoa, dude. All right. So, and then she told me she's gonna beat the shit out of me, which I would love to see you try, you old fucking hag, because I'll knock you the fuck out. She's in England. You're going to beat my ass. I laugh when people threaten me on here because you know what? Most of the time, these are a bunch of pussies sitting behind their computers that are going to fucking talk shit. And it's like unbelievable. They're going to sit here and talk shit from behind a computer. But if they saw me face to face, I will guarantee you that they would not be saying anything like that to my face. Anyway, so back to the Shannon Uncensored Girl. So I told the girl to email me, and I said, everybody in the chat's like warning me, like, Mega Monster, she's crazy, and they're all going fucking nuts. And all right, I don't know what this girl did really, so I'm trying to figure it out. I want to hear her story because she's always been nice to me. She's always been pleasant to me. So I'm sorry, I'm not gonna just turn around and be like, oh fuck you, you bitch. That's just not who I am. I'm a fair person. I want to hear this girl's side of the story. Okay, did you really do this? I want to know. I'm not saying anybody's a liar. I'm just saying I want to know. I want to hear the story. I want to hear from your end what happened. Fuck me for being a human being and giving a shit about other people. I'm sorry. Like, really? Am I an asshole for that? So whatever. That whole thing happened. She was talking to me in the chat. I was trying to ignore her. She did email, but she didn't even write anything. I was kind of trying to ignore her because I saw the chat getting volatile, and I was like, I don't even want any part of this shit anymore because no matter where the fuck I go, everybody's up in arms. And I lived my life in a fucking really, toxic environment for a long time. I don't want to be in a toxic environment anymore. It's not good for my heart. So anyway, fine. That shit happened. I don't know if people, I'm sure they did, because you know how people are like, oh my God, I gotta tell Kiki, Liana was talking to, this girl and whatever. And they make it something it completely wasn't. Completely wasn't. Thank you, Dr. Callie. Wait. Yeah, she obviously has mental drug problem. I don't give a fuck what kind of mental drug problems she has. Don't talk to people like that. The fuck out of here. Sorry. I don't care. I didn't do anything to her. I didn't talk to her. I didn't address her. I literally was talking about a fucking ice rink in my backyard with Ben. I don't see why that warranted this woman telling Ben, don't talk to her like she's his mother or some shit. Go to fucking rehab and take care of your problems. You don't belong on fucking YouTube if you have that bad of problems that you have to fucking start threatening me to beat my ass. Anyway, you're right. It has nothing to do with me. So, okay, what happened from there? Marsha goes live, and I gotta be honest with you guys. I not no fault of Diane or Wendy's. I love Diane and Wendy. No fault of theirs. Their fucking chat though gave me anxiety last night. Nothing to do with them. It was just things people were saying. Everybody like trying to convince me that this girl was evil. I believe all you guys. I believe that she did it. I just wanted to hear her story. Maybe I could help in some way. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I could help Kiki in some way. Trust me, I don't have a bad bone in my body where I would do something to hurt somebody, especially if they're my friend. So that was that. Fine. Okay. Go into Marsha's fucking live. And I see the first thing I saw was Kiki Ramblings, who I'm friends with, writing in the chat, something kind of nasty. I don't remember exactly what it was, so I'm not going to misquote her. Something kind of nasty to NYC Urbanista, who is also my friend, okay? And I was like, oh, I hate that. Dude, I hate that feeling of having to choose between two people that I like. I talked to NYC Urbanista, and I have been talking to her for a long time. She's a good person, dude. I talk to this girl every fucking day, almost every day since shit before March, since around March, since the police calls. She was the one person out of everybody on YouTube that called me up and was trying to help me, like legitimately help me. But because now she went into Laura's chat. She's a horrible person. I have to believe that. She's a horrible person. And because she might have talked some shit in there, which I've never seen her personally do, but maybe she did. I don't know. I didn't see her do it. But what am I going to do? Turn around and go, fuck you. And somebody tried to help me? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not a piece of shit. And somebody that I talk to on a daily basis who is a nice person and doesn't do anything wrong to anybody, I'm not fucking doing that. I'm sorry. You all talk shit. All you motherfuckers talk shit. I don't care what side you're on, you all talk shit. Okay? Shit talkers. You're all fucking shit talkers. Why are you condemning one person for talking shit when you all do it? I mean, every fucking day, not just like once in a while, every fucking day, dude. You people are on your fucking lives talking shit about people. So you know what? You might piss somebody off, okay? You might. Or you might get a random weirdo like Jojo, fucking White Queen, whatever the fuck her name is, who just wants to kick your ass for no reason. But if you go on a fucking panel every fucking day talking shit about other human beings, the chances are you're gonna fucking make somebody angry, and then somebody's gonna come after you. That's what might happen. But I'm getting off track. I'm just saying. So when I went on lives and making videos about a certain piece of shit in this community, guess what? Cops came to my house. So you know what I did after that? I laid low for fucking 2 months, 3 months maybe even. I didn't do lives. I barely was in people's chats because I was like, dude, because guess what? The first person I blamed after the cops came to my house was me. It's my fault. Leanna, you fucking asshole. Stop talking shit about people. What's wrong with you? You're fucking 38 years old. Stop. Stop. Do I still talk shit now and then? Yeah, of course I do. But I'm not going to go after one person constantly and make, a million videos about them. I learned my lesson. I'm telling you guys this from my experience. I've been there. I had some real life shit happen to me. At 2 o'clock in the morning, some asshole called the cops to my house. So I'm telling you guys this from my real life experience that happened to me. So if you're getting threats or this and that, you have to expect it if you're putting yourself out there and you're talking shit about people. You are going, dude, there's mentally ill people on YouTube who are going to send threats and do this fucked up shit to you. And you have to expect that if you're going to be talking shit. I'm not saying those people are right because I know this will be fucking twisted. I'm not saying those people, that's fine if Laura's streaming me. I don't care. Everybody on YouTube can fucking stream me right now. Great. I'm not going to strike anybody. I'm not. But if you're going to sit on a live and talk shit, people are going to threaten you. And please don't twist my words. I'm not saying that those people are right. They're wrong. But I'm just telling you, you can't control it. People are going to talk shit to you. Walk a steady path if you don't want people threatening you. Period. Walk a fucking straight line. Don't talk shit. And people aren't going to threaten you. It's that fucking simple. That simple. Anyway, so I go into fucking Marsha's chat last night. And I see Kiki saying something at NYC that was kind of rude. I don't know exactly what it was. Or it was like, something like get out of here or something like that, And I was like, I just wrote to her because I thought she respected me and respected my opinion as a friend. So I wrote to her, Kiki, NYC's good people. I know her. She's a good friend of mine. And I don't think she would ever hurt anybody. And, that set Marsha off. I don't know if Marsha saw that. I'm not even going to say that. I want to tell the story the right way because she didn't tell it the right way today. She told it the completely wrong way. So then I wrote, Marsha might have said something in reaction to NYC Urbanista's comment, which was a question asking her to clear something up. Clear something up for Crazy Nurse Granny. And I don't give a shit if Crazy Nurse Granny was calling everybody a fucking twat in this community. The woman looks like she's in her 70s. I don't know exactly how old she is. Respect your fucking elders. If Crazy Nurse Granny turned around and said, you know what, Makeup Mobster, you're the biggest cunt in the world, I would just be like, you know what, I probably am, because I'm not going to go after a grandmother like that. I can't. It's like going after my nana. I just can't do it. My heart wouldn't let me do that. I can't. I can't. She gets a free pass in my book because I'm a fucking, I don't know, I'm an asshole. Maybe that's the way I grew up. obviously, clearly, I have mental problems from my family. I grew up in a fucked up environment. But anyway, so I was like, I said to Marsha then, New York, New York City urbanista, she's a nice person, I don't think she would hurt anybody. And then Marsha started going off. I don't know what she was saying. I don't even remember what she was saying because I got really pissed off. I really did. Then all of a sudden Kiki writes, well, you should tell her if she's I stood up for you. And if she's your friend, you should tell her to zip her mouth or some shit or something like that. And then Marcia started yelling on her panel, not yelling, but kind of, being a little, I don't even know what the right word is. She kind of copped an attitude. That's the best way to put it to me. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I am not a sensitive baby who cries about shit, but I cried last night. I got really upset. Why? Because it wasn't just last night. It was a whole day, dude. It was a whole day. I should just got off of YouTube, but I stayed on. It was a whole day of people just, being mean to each other. And I'm like, I can't handle this. My heart is just not, I don't like this. This does not make me feel good in any way. Hearing people yelling and screaming and cursing at each other and fucking threatening each other and calling each other a cunt. And oh my God, dude, you people need to calm the fuck down. So, needless to say, Marcia emailed me last night, and I wrote her back a pretty lengthy email telling her exactly how I felt. Telling her, am I buffering? Whatever. I was telling, basically telling her everything I'm telling you guys. You got, listen, I'm sorry. I'm not happy with Laura. I really don't care for Laura right now, so I'm not defending her. But she's not the only person on this platform who's done shitty things to other people. And I don't know why this hate campaign has started, okay? I'm not standing up for her because I think she's wrong. I don't like the way she talks. I don't like the way she does these fucking lives and she's constantly going at people and she's. But dude, why are you guys giving this girl so much fucking attention? I don't understand. Why are you continuously, day after day after day after day, giving her that much attention? Stop. It's not going to stop. It's not. And I'm convinced nobody wants it to stop. Nobody wants it to stop. Because they're going to find anything that she does and they're just going to it's going to be ridiculous. So not only that now, but every single person that follows Laura or that goes in her chats, I have to believe that they are fucking evil pieces of shit and they're brainwashed by her and all this shit. No, I'm not. I'm done. When that shit starts getting talked, I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm done. Because I'm separate. I could separate people from their fucking YouTube viewing habits and talking shit. I could separate them because I go by how they treat me in my life. And I see, but see, here's the thing. Here's the problem I have. I see these same people who are so fucking mad at her talking to fucking shitty people who do the same shit as her. And I'm like, mind blown. I don't get this. How are you fucking kissing this person's ass and then hating Laura? It's like, I've seen this. Oh my God, I just can't even understand it. How the fuck is that okay? How is that okay? It is an obsession. I'm expected to know who hangs out in Laura's chat. I don't have Laura's fucking thing memorized. I'm so sorry. I don't have all her subscriber list memorized. So if I talk to somebody and it offends you, don't talk to me, please. Because I can't tell. I'm sorry. I don't have a memory to know who's in Laura's chats, who's not in Laura's chats, who said this, who said that, who threatened who did this. I can't. I can't remember all this shit. It's insanity. It's so much. Make YouTube fun again. I agree with that. I can't remember it all, guys. I'm sorry. Because I have a life, man. I really do. I mean, I can't. I'll talk to people and they'll tell me things. They'll be like, well, this happened and that happened. And I'm like, when the fuck did this shit happen? And anybody that talks to me on a daily basis could vouch for this because I will question them, when the fuck did this happen? When did Purple Rain, my friend, start annoying Eritrea, that she would talk about her and bring her up and say, oh, that girl needs to get the fuck out of my life, whatever the fuck she said. The fuck out of here. That girl, I could tell, people think I'm stupid. I could tell when a person doesn't like me because I'm a lurker. Sometimes I just lurk and I listen, and I could tell that the girl doesn't like me for some reason, and she was kind of like waiting for a situation like this to happen. As she said it today, again, go to 180's channel, and she apparently I collect homeless people. Get the fuck out of here. I don't care. I don't care to make up with her or hear an apology from her. Just stay away from me. I don't talk about you. You might even have me blocked because I haven't even seen your ass around here. Stupid ass. Fuck out of here. I'm just like, I can't believe that people are so fucking mad, bro, that you're on a live 100 times a day. Dude, it's all day. It's all day. And don't get, oh, hey, bud. He went to hockey. What's the matter? All right, I will. Go down now. I'll be down there in a second. He was sleeping. Now he's fucking awake. He probably heard me screaming out here like a lunatic. My heart was broken last night because I wanted to stand up for my friend who's helped me, and I wasn't doing it in a nasty way. I did it in a very, nice way. I just said, hey, and I didn't deserve the fucking attitude that I got. I really didn't. You guys, if you guys are bugging out on people for shit like that, you are in this way too fucking deep. You need to walk away from your phones, walk away from your computers, wherever the fuck you're on. Walk away and go do something productive with your lives, bro. Because I mean, this has just gone too far for me. I have a heart. I have feelings. I care about other people. I've built relationships on here outside of YouTube with other people, several other people that I care about, and I'm sorry. I'm not gonna, no, I don't even, why am I apologizing? I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry about that. I made relationships with people. You don't think that me and NYC Urbanista know that she goes into Laura's and I'm not happy with Laura right now? You don't think that we both acknowledge that? Like, in some way, I'm not sharing my personal conversations with her, but you guys, do you think I didn't acknowledge that in some way? Like, it's sick. YouTube is bad for people trying to quit dope. YouTube is bad for people who have emotional problems. I mean, really, really. I'm sorry. I'm not going to fucking apologize to any motherfuckers out there for having a heart. I'm not. I'm just not. And I'm not going to also apologize for trying to resolve issues between people. And NYC Urbanista, she was just trying to resolve something. And I'm sorry. If that makes me a shitty person and her a shitty person, so be it. I mean, I'm sorry. That's some shit right there. That's some shit. It really is. I'm so disgusted. I'm so fucking disgusted by people being so goddamn hateful. And me not joining your hate train is a reason for you to dislike me because I'm not going to sit there and fucking bash somebody. You're going to dislike me? Fuck out of here. I am not that person. I'll never be that person. I don't care if I have to stand by myself. I don't give a fuck. I will be alone then. I'm not going to go run to, one side or the other side. I will stand right here alone by myself. I do not do things just to go along with the crowd or to make other people happy. That's just not who I am. I just don't fucking do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This shit has to stop though, man. Everybody talks shit. Every fucking one of you motherfuckers out there is guilty of talking shit in the chat. I don't fucking care what you say. I don't care what the fuck you think you do. You cannot walk around being all righteous because you all talked shit. You all fucking did. Stop fucking condemning people for talking shit. They're talking shit. You know when things started getting scary for me? When, I'm sorry, Marsha, I'm going to put you on blast since you put my email on blast. I seen her write, I heard her say today, and Marsha knows I have respect for her. I told her this today, but I seen her write something like she says in her chat. I'm sorry, on her live, she goes, "We're in email negotiations." The fuck are you talking about? I'm not in no email negotiations. Nothing. I am not. And I told her this. I am not negotiating my feelings. I am not negotiating my friendships with people. There's no negotiations. We are not in the mafia. I'm not negotiating anything. I'm not part of your neighborhood. I'm not in that because that sounds like a gang fucking thing. I didn't tell her that part, but I'm saying it now. I'm not in that. I'm not in a gang, bro. I am Leanna. I'm going to stand by myself. I'm going to have my own feelings. I'm going to be the, person that I always am and I always have been. And if it hurts your feelings, I'm sorry. If you like me, great. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just not going to join hate campaigns where I am spending 95% of my time hating on somebody. I'm just not going to do that. Laura pissed me off. Trust me, I'm fucking pissed at her. I'm pissed. I don't like her very much right now, but I'm not going to sit there talking about her 24 fucking 7. I'm not. And I'm not going to sit there and scrutinize every little fucking thing that she does all day and talk about it. It's just not, I'm not giving her that attention. I'm sorry. And you guys shouldn't either. If you really hated her, just avoid her because there's people in this community that I don't care for. I avoid them. I avoid them. I just don't go near them. I don't go in their chats. I don't, when the conversation starts turning into a conversation about those people, I am done. I don't participate. I leave. If they're on panel, I get out of the chat. I just don't want to hear them talking. Talk shit with your friends behind the scenes if you want to talk shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no need to go up on lives for fucking 10 hours on end going after people. It's insane. It's fucking insane. And I don't want to be part of that shit. I just don't want to be part of it anymore. I don't. My heart just doesn't let me do that. Yeah, and then I know everybody's gonna be like, well, Leanna, you talked about your fucking sister-in-law and your brother. Different story, guys. That's my personal life, and those people fucked with my mom while she was dying. So I have that's a different story, yeah. But a person who I never met in real life is never going to affect me that much. They're not going to affect me that much. It's just not going to happen. I'm sorry. I just can't. People are tired. And here's the thing. I know I'm not the only person out there who feels uncomfortable now because I'm like, oh my God, I can't talk to anybody because either if I talk to you, right, this person's going to get pissed off and these people are going to get pissed off. And if I talk to you, these people are going to get pissed off. It's like, well, what do I do? I can't talk. So I'm going to tell you guys all right now, my channel is going to be a place that you could come if you don't know where the fuck else to go, or if you're afraid to, say how you feel or whatever, go into somebody's chat or talk to certain people, you're welcome here. You're welcome to come here and nobody's going to yell at you or judge you. And if they do, they're out of here. I'm done. I don't like this shit. It's too much. It's over the fucking top. Seriously. This shit just keeps escalating and escalating and escalating and escalating. And if you guys listen to the rest of my story about my family, you'll see what I did because the situation got so toxic. You'll see what I did to get out of it because I just couldn't take it anymore. This is too toxic for me and I need to get out. So I don't want to hear about Brian. I don't want to hear about Marissa. I don't want to hear about Laura. I don't want to hear anybody in my fucking chats defending these people, fighting over these people, because that's all I hear lately. I don't want to hear it anymore. If you want to just come and hang out here and be cool, Tilly May, who's bullying you? Nobody's bullying you. Who's bullying you, Tilly May? Tilly, and please don't take this the wrong way, stop talking shit then. And I'm just saying this to everybody. Laura, stop talking shit. If you want people to leave you alone, stop talking shit. It goes both ways. Both ways. I'm not saying don't stand up for yourself, but at a certain point in time, just get, stop. Just say, you know what? I don't fucking care what Laura says from me about me. Look at the source, dude. Look where it's coming from. Do you really care what she thinks about you? Because I don't fucking care what she thinks about me. I don't. She's an angry, miserable person. So I don't care what she thinks about me. I don't hate her. I'm not going to spend that much time on her. She is not worth my time. No, 1 hour. Don't start saying Tilly's a crybaby. Come on. I don't, see, that's the shit I don't want in here. I don't want that in here. Do not call Tilly a crybaby. Like, thank you, Purple Rain. Anyway, I just had to get that out. I don't, I'm so sick of everybody fighting, dude. It's crazy. What the fuck are you people fighting over? I'm going to read some comments. I guess my son fell back to sleep. No problem, cats meow. And if you guys, I see people in here from both sides. I see Nenny. Nenny's always been nice to me. I'm sorry if that pisses you off. I like Nenny. Let me see who else here. Crazy Gemini, love her. Lanky Tor, great person. Tiffany Marie, love her. Long Island girl, what's up? I don't know you that good. No offense. Love Hollis, always a good person. Cash, that was another thing. Jesus Christ. Let me go back to Diana's chat last night. We're going to go revisit that. Nothing to do with Diana and Wendy once again. I just want to make that clear because Diana and Wendy, I wasn't even, this is how fucking crazy the chat was last night that I didn't even, and not, I can't explain it. It's not like it was out of control or anything that Diana and Wendy had to like wrangle them up. It was just to me, and my odd senses and my empathy, I guess, I don't know. The chat just was out of control to me last night. And I'm listening. I didn't even fucking know what the fuck they were talking about last night. I have no idea. I don't know what they were even talking about on panel last night because I was so like disturbed by the chat. I could not disturbed, but like so like mind fucked about it. I was just like, what? Like what's going on here, man? But Cash, I guess, had made a comment about Brian, and I might as well, address Brian too. Brian, I do not like you because, first of all, nobody ever said I didn't like you. I just see you doing fucked up shit sometimes, and I'm like, I can't be like, I'm not gonna co-sign that shit. That's why I told you this too. That's why I avoid you because I'll talk to you, I'll be nice to you and cordial to you, but like, I'm not gonna be. I'm sorry, Brian. I defended you once, but then I saw you do other shit that I was just like, oh my God, dude, Brian, why are you doing this? Like, why are you doing this? That's why, Brian. It's nothing, I just don't, I can't co-sign some of the shit you do. Calling people's families and shit. Like, I understand people might have attacked you at some point in time or said something, but like, dude, you are a tough guy, bro. Like, you seem like a pretty tough guy. Just fucking ignore the shit sometimes. I've told Brian this before. And Brian, I'm not talking to you because you talk to Marissa. I don't fucking care. I am friends with Science Girl, dude. Like, I talk to Science Girl, who's probably one of her best friends. So that doesn't even make sense, but okay. You know, a lot of people will talk to her, and I'm not mad at them. Do I think, be careful. That's all I can tell you. Be careful what you say to her. And if she's telling you stuff, make sure it's true. That's all. Don't just take her word for it. Do your homework. I asked Marcia to send me proof because she told me NYC Urbanista was like doing this and that. And I said, okay, send me the fucking link. I still didn't get it. So I don't know. I want to see proof that my friend was acting like that. And even if she was talking a little shit, have you been on one of your lives? You talk shit, like pretty much the whole thing. I mean, is it raining? Yeah, it is. Anyway, and I'm not saying that to be disrespectful to Marsha. It's just like I feel like if I don't say something soon, I'm gonna explode. It was like last night was the tipping point for me because these are thoughts that have been in my head for like months now. But I'm like trying to make everybody happy, and then I'm just like, you know what? I can't make everybody happy. It's impossible. It's a sad fact of life, you know? You have to like choose sides. Like I don't want to choose sides. Yeah, I'm not gonna be hanging with Laura, dude. Like, don't worry about that. You know, everybody was like warning me about this Shannon girl last night as if I was gonna like invite her over for fucking tea tomorrow. Like, and we were gonna like key it up and go fucking out for ladies' night and dancing. I was like, dude, I just told the girl to fucking email me. I don't understand. But everybody else could talk to people that they know did fucked up shit to me. That's okay. But I have to fucking be like, you know what? I'm sorry, NYC Abernista. You talked shit about, I don't even know who, because nobody could give me a name, but you talked shit. I can't talk to you anymore. I'm sorry. I'm sorry the last, 3 months that we've been taught, or more than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do I have to fucking be an asshole to people, but nobody else does? To people who were shitty to me? The fuck out of here. That's not fair. That is not fair, dude. It's not fair at all. I totally got off track. I know I was saying something about Brian and then I forgot. I don't know. And like that's the other thing. I see all these people going to bat for Brian. Dude, Brian's a big boy, man. He has a voice, he has a platform. Why is everybody fighting over this guy? I don't understand this. I see that. Oh, Cash. That's what I was talking about. All right, Diane's chat. Cash, I guess doesn't care for Brian. She has a right to feel that way. I'm sorry, Brian, you trigger women. I've told you this a long time ago. There's a lot of women in this, that are sensitive, and the way Brian talks, I could handle it because I always hung out with guys, and I don't know, maybe because I'm from New York and we're kind of like assholes, we're like loudmouth assholes around here. Not to sound like Laura making, that excuse, but it's the truth though. We are kind of loudmouth assholes. I mean, all New Yorkers are. But I hung out with guys and I always like the guy humor. I get it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't bother me, but it might trigger somebody else. You know what I'm saying? It triggers other people. And, Cash, obviously, there was they were talking about abuse one night. I don't know. Cash obviously was triggered by Brian, and she has that right. She doesn't have to love Brian. Why does she have to love Brian? And Clary T, who made a rape joke, right, comes in the fucking chat and tells her log off. What? Who the fuck are you? You just came from Laura's Patreon and now you want to come over here and start telling people what to do? What? You feeling okay? All these people that did all this fucked up shit to me, I forgave them. She never fucking apologized to me, that girl. I don't even I think she has me blocked because I don't even see her anywhere. Has a right to feel how she does. That isn't fair. Yeah, as she does. But why did she go tell Cash to log off? What was her feeling? I don't understand. She has a right to feel how she does. I guess. That's what she does. Yeah, you're right. But why is she telling somebody else how to feel? That's what I'm saying, Ash. Why is everybody fucking telling everybody how to feel? If she doesn't like Brian, let her fucking not like Brian. Why the fuck are you in here defending a man who clearly has a big enough mouth to defend himself? Why? I see people defending me. Don't do it. I don't need you to. I have a fucking channel. I will defend myself. Do not get your shit yourself in a fight with some psychopath on YouTube for me. Please don't do it. Ash, Republican Ash was doing it yesterday. She's yelling. I'm like, dude, I addressed Laura. If I have a problem with Laura, I have no problem going in Laura's chat and addressing my problem with Laura. I'm not going to sit up on my fucking channel and talk shit. I did talk about it the other night, but that was because I was talking to her and then she blocked me and she just cut me off. And I wanted to finish saying what I'm saying, which I had a right to do. And I had a right to be mad at her because that was another point that Marsha brings up. She's like, you did a live. I talked about Laura one fucking time, dude. One fucking time on my live the other night because I just found out that, all this shit was going on. People looking up information and everything. I know, right? I don't fucking care about the backstories, Marianne. That's the thing. I don't fucking care. People need to let shit go. Let it go, man. Stop telling other people how to feel. It doesn't matter what the backstory is. Stop with these fucking backstories and keeping a goddamn fucking log of every horrible thing everybody did. Stop telling other people how to feel. I'm sorry. I don't know Clary that well. I don't talk to her. I mean, she's never talked to me. I think she has me blocked because I don't see her in anybody's chats. I don't know if she's there, if she's not there, but whatever. But I mean, don't come in and start telling somebody how to feel. And I don't care what the backstory is. It's about Brian, dude. She's talking about Brian. If she doesn't like Brian, let her not like Brian. That's it. I just don't understand why everybody has to stick up for this guy, like as if he can't do it himself. And everybody's fighting about him. People are fighting about this guy. Why are you fighting about fucking Brian, dude? I don't get it. And there's no offense to Brian. I'm just saying, why the fuck are people fighting about him all the time? I'm in Diane's chat the other night, and that was one of the things. I'm like sitting there like, am I in the fucking Twilight Zone? Brian's not even here. Why are people talking about him and fighting about him with each other? Because it wasn't just them. It was a whole bunch of people. I'm like, why are we fighting about fucking Brian right now? Holy shit. I think a lot of people are upset. She was expecting Diane and Wendy to choose. All right. I understand that, crazy Gemini. I'm going back though. I'm going back to like just, she's triggered by Brian. She expressed it. And then, I mean, you're right. I mean, I feel the same way in a sense where it's like, if you don't like him, if he comes into a chat, just leave the chat, don't, yeah. I mean, you can't ask Diane and why is Mojo Jojo in here? Get the fuck out of here. You can't expect Diane and Wendy to, that's the other thing, okay? Diane and Wendy, like, I could tell Diane feels put in a weird position, and that's the whole thing. The same time that subs feel like they're, I hate saying that word, subs. I'm so sorry. I hate that word. But the same way that, all these people are feeling forced to choose, I feel like some of the creators are feeling forced because, it's like everybody's, telling Diane. It's like, it's not really Diane's job to police Brian. I mean, I understand that. That's why if I see somebody that I don't care for, I leave. There's a few people I don't really care for, and I just leave the chat. I'm like, bye. I don't want to be in here. It's going to get me angry or it's going to trigger me. I just leave. Because that's the only thing I can do. I can't force other people to change their things. And guys, I keep seeing people saying like, do I know that? And do I know this? I don't need to know backstories. I just feel like, let's just stop fighting about every backstory. I'm like being bombarded with all this shit. And no, I don't, because it's impossible for me to know all these backstories. I'm sorry. It's just completely impossible for me to know everything that happens, and I'm sorry, you have an addiction. You gotta help. Try it. Wait, hold on. What? Try it. Use people to pay you. Live house. Are you talking to me? Are you talking to that woman that came in here? I'm sorry. I was like, what? I have an addiction? Um, let's just try to ignore each other if we don't like each other. I think that's basically the whole point of this is like, and stop judging people just because you see them in a chat. Like, I just don't understand, just stop. Hold on a second. You need to know the backstories or you can't judge other people. I'm not judging them, Becky. I'm just saying, like, stop fucking telling people how to feel, man. You might tell me the backstory and I might not even feel the same way as you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry. I think if a backstory is threatening to gut your family, a friend should warn that the oh cat no yeah 100% they told me 100%. I'm not making excuses for that person, but I'm sorry. Like I said this before, maybe you weren't in here. We have to, as creators, as people getting up on chats in chats, and even the people in the chats, you have to take some responsibility if you are going to continuously talk shit about people. You're going to piss somebody off and they're going to eventually some shit's going to happen to you. You know, just like the cops came to me. I was a shit talker. You know, I hid out of fucking for 3 months after that. You know, if you're being threatened by somebody, the solution should never be get on fucking YouTube and continue to talk shit. You should shut your shit down for a little bit. You know, you don't have to shut your channel down. Just lay low for a little bit. Contact the police if you have to. And that's it. Don't continue to go on lives and continue to rile people up and to continue to talk shit. I'm sorry if I'm an asshole for thinking that way. I mean, I personally like, and I'm not trying to be like I'm great, but a lot of people tell me that they respect the way I carry myself on here. Normally, I know tonight I might be a little out of sorts, but the reason why is because I think before I do things for the most part, and I handle things. I try to handle things carefully for the most part. She must have blocked you, not make him up, sir. You know, so like I just don't want to hear about people just being nasty in general, man. It's really starting to wear on me. I'm sorry, it is. The constant fighting. I don't want to be in an environment like that. I just don't. Difference is some people across the line, based on what channel they support, to say I will get someone they create. Oh, but yeah, Black Heart. I'm not saying that. It's 100% wrong to threaten people. I'm not. I totally, 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 totally get that. I get it. 100%. That's wrong. But I'm also saying that you have to take some responsibility because there are crazy fucks out there in this world that are going to do shit like that. And you have to prepare yourself if you're going to go out and talk shit. That's what I'm trying to say. There's crazy fucks out there like that. And another thing that needs to stop fucking happening around here is people just like assuming that it's this person or this person without any fucking proof. That shit goes on both sides. I got caught up in 3 fucking situations like that in the last month or two where people bugged out and, you know, things were said and then I didn't see the proof and I'm not doing that anymore. I need to see proof. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's my friend. I don't care if it's somebody I can't stand. I don't care if it's whatever. I need to see fucking the receipts. I'm not going to just start flipping out with no proof on somebody's word. I'm just not doing it anymore. That shit is no good. Not happening. Sorry. And you guys, like, I mean, yeah, some people don't like, or certain people. Wait. Why was the truth timed out? What happened? Can people talk? I want people to have a voice in my chat. So please, no more timing people out. I'm done. Unless it's Aratria or fucking somebody who's talking shit about me. Marsha discluded. I'm not saying to time her out. I'm not no Mary, it's fine. I'm just saying, let's all calm the fuck down. I think we all need to sit down and hash this shit out already. You know, you guys are not gonna change Laura. You're not. So it's either you guys just sit here and constantly get annoyed by everything she does 24 hours a day, or ignore her and do something else, dude. Dude, YouTube is huge, bro. There's so much shit. I gotta be honest, I haven't been going to people's lives because all it is hatred all the time, and I don't even want to watch it anymore. I'm getting fucking really triggered by it. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to be around fighting. Why the fuck am I choosing to be around fighting, negativity, toxicness. Why am I fucking choosing this shit for myself? I deserve better than this. I deserve better than this. I'm watching monkeys. Fuck this shit. It's too much. I'm sorry, man, if I have a heart. Sorry. Press the fucking unsubscribe button on the way out if you don't like it. My hair is horrible right now. My whole face is horrible. This cigarette's fucking, fuck that shit. I'm done with it. I'm gonna light it. I'm chain smoking tonight because you motherfuckers out there. Yes, it's like middle school. It's like, oh, this one talked to this one and talked about this one and that one, and I can't. I feel like I want to cry because I'm like, I can't keep up with this shit. Like, and I'm so lost. And then it's like, I don't know what to say anymore. I feel like I got to walk on fucking eggshells on YouTube. This is fucking crazy. Why do I feel like this? Why do I feel like this? Someone's going to say, what was racist, Ash? I love all you guys. That's what it is, man. I love all these people. A lot of you guys have grown the fuck on me. And I don't like, and I'm like, I don't want to dislike people. It's so hard. I'm so getting like feeling, I fucking cried the other night. I don't know if I said this yet, but I cried because I'm like, my heart can't handle this. I can't handle, I hate when people are like, I'm an empath. I do though, dude. I deeply feel people's emotions and they affect me like deeply, deeply. I've been like this my whole life. I'm like the type of person where I walk into Burger King and I'll see like an old man eating by himself, and like for all I know his wife could be in the bathroom, but I want to cry because he's eating by himself. That's me. That's me. That's the person I am. I've always been like that. I remember in school, I used to cry when kids were getting bullied. I would feel it, you know. I would be fighting back tears. It really hurts my heart. It just hurts me. I feel other people's feelings, even through a fucking computer screen. And there's some people, yeah, I get a real fucking evil vibe from, too. That's the other part of it. I feel sometimes with people, my brother's wife made me feel that way when I first met her, and she turned out to be a piece of shit. But there's people where I just have these feelings about them, and I know I'm not wrong. There's nothing you could do to convince me. I know there's people, I'll be in like 7-Eleven, and there's times where I'll be near this guy and I just get this bad vibe off this person. Like he did something bad. I don't know what this guy did, but he did something bad. I felt it. I felt it go through my body, through my heart, in the pit of my stomach. I feel these things. And it's fucking draining. And you know why? I haven't felt like that for a long time because I've been numb for fucking 2 years. And I think it's starting to come back, and I'm like overly sensitive right now because I'm like, it's like when people stop doing drugs or something, you know, and they start feeling again, you get oversensitive. That's what I feel like right now because I'm like, wow, I'm coming out of this shitstorm that I was in for 2 years. It was horrible. Constant fucking fighting. Every morning waking up and going, what the fuck's gonna happen today? What battle am I gonna have to fight today? This is my escape from that shit, dude. And now it's making me feel the same way. I don't want to feel that way anymore. I hate that feeling. And I sometimes wonder, I'm like, do these people have hearts? Like, and it's not just Laura, because I watch her sometimes in amazement and think, does this woman have a fucking heart? I mean, the truth the other day, I went in her chat because she said something. I wanted to correct her because I'm so sick of people twisting my fucking words and not getting stories right or, whatever. So I wanted to correct her because that's the other thing. If that pisses you guys off that I go in Laura's chat and address her, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna, I'm taking the problem on head on. I mean, to be honest with you guys, I was friends with Laura at one time. I'm not scared of her. I'm not saying you guys are, but I'm just saying I'm not scared of her. I did have a relationship with her, so I understand a little bit of who she is. And I feel like I can address her, in a chat. Because that's another part of me, who I am. Once I'm friends with somebody, that wall is knocked down where you're comfortable with them. And I just can't help that. So I try to go, address it because I don't want to be, on lives for 10 fucking million lives. Like, I don't want my channel to be about Laura. I have good content, I think, on my channel. So I don't want my whole thing to be about Laura, dude. And I have so many more ideas of other things that I could do on my channel. And I can't make it all about hating somebody. If that sounds like the most miserable fucking thing in the world. It really does. The Emperor, she's not evil. Well, how's this, the Emperor? The way she presents herself, it really makes her seem that way. Because she really, I don't know if that's some defense that she puts up, but like, she really, it seems like she doesn't have a heart. And I watch her. See, who keeps telling me to be careful? Michelle, I'm not, don't worry about it. I am not, everybody keeps telling me to be careful. I'm not going to be friends with anybody. Like, listen, I'm going to tell you guys all this right now so nobody ever has to tell me to be careful again. I have a very, 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 very good judge of character. I've rarely been wrong about people in my life. I just went through this, how I feel things about people. Usually when I meet somebody, I could tell within the first 5 minutes if they're a fucking shitty person or not. I've been honestly learning to try to give people a chance because I don't want to be unfair and just judge somebody off of like whatever. But I mean, I usually could tell and I'm pretty good. I mean, once people show me who they am, I believe them. So, I appreciate you looking out for me. I'm not trying to like yell at you guys, but like nobody has to warn me to be careful of anybody. First of all, I know who to be careful with. I know there's certain people, what to tell certain people. Certain people I just wouldn't share certain information with. I just wouldn't because I don't feel comfortable with them. I watch people. I watch people in chats. When I am in chats, I watch people. I watch what they say. I watch the way they behave. I watch certain people, especially if there's somebody that's trying to get close with me and be friends with me. I don't let every single person in my life, I let people in. Yeah, you could talk to me, but you're not going to be, I'm going to keep you at arm's length. Like Mandy, for instance, I kept Mandy always at arm's length because I never had a good feeling about her. The way I met Mandy was in a chat, in a group on Facebook, and we were, I don't even know if we talked that much in the group. And then she messaged me one day and was like trying to convince me to go against, one person and go with the other person. And I was like, I don't like that. I just didn't like the way she came and was like almost trying to build this gang up in a sense. Like, oh, you should leave this one and go to this one. I didn't like that because I was like, she approached me in a shady kind of way to start with. So Mandy, I was friends with her, but I always kept her at arm's length because I never trusted her, ever, from day one. I liked her. I'll have conversations with you, but you ain't fucking gonna know nothing personal about my life. And if you go through my chats with Mandy, I don't say much. It's a lot of me listening. I might talk to her and give her some feelings, but I just, you know what I'm saying? Remy, are you serious? Stop it. Yeah, exactly, Remy. If you're watching people, it will teach you a lot. It will really teach you a lot about a person and the way a person, because I have seen people, right, that they think you're not looking. I've seen people do this where they think you're not looking and it's like, okay, dude, come on. Mega Mob's I don't know, I hate talking to myself in the third person, but I'm not no fucking dummy, dude. Like, I'm not a dumb girl. I'm a very smart girl. I mean, I might look dumb, but I'm very, 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 very intelligent when it comes to people and things and situations, and I don't feel like I'm bragging saying that. I know that about myself. I'm very confident with myself in that area. I watch people, I observe people. I should have been a fucking, I don't know, person watcher because I'm really good at observing people. That didn't sound too intelligent when I just said, but people have come to me and asked me, Leanna, what do you think about this person? You know, or what do you think about this situation? Because they know that I have a good, you know, judge of character. I am a sick and twisted bitch, but that's beside the point, Ash. That doesn't mean I'm not smart though. Um, who to Republican Ash? Dude, she wants attention. Stop fucking giving it to her. Stop giving her attention. She doesn't deserve anybody here's time. Dude, Laura is not worth your fucking time. Oh, all right, Marsha, thank you. Laura's not worth your time, dude. Laura is not fucking worth your valuable time. There are so many intelligent women in in this fucking group, in this whole community, with stories to tell, who have been through shit. That is the kind of shit we should be talking about. We should be sharing those stories and helping each other get, yeah, exactly. Ghost her. Let's talk about those kind of things. Those nights on Diane's channel where we talk about those kind of things, those are the nights where I feel like, wow, I walk away from their lives and I'm like, I feel good. We got some shit out. People cried. That night we did the Narcissist live, I walked away from that feeling really good because I was like, we just spread awareness. We just, had good conversations, intelligent conversations in here. And, when I walk away from those hate lives, I feel like shit. I feel like, oh my God, I feel like I want to throw up. Like, how are people so hateful? I know it might take a while, but we'll find other things to talk about. People will find other things to talk about. I just don't like this jumping on people because they're like, oh my God, like, stop warning me about people. Stop. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to be warned about people. Trust me, if somebody's shitty, I'll figure it out myself. Going, not hoping. Figure skating coach, and you know what? Laura will find somebody else because she came from that to here and then she's going to go from here to this. She said it herself in a chat the other night. She's like, I'll find somebody else. I'll find other drama. That's what she said. Who says that right there? That person doesn't, deserve your precious time. I think those Patreon people, the ex-Patreon people, in a sense what they did was good, and in another sense what it did, it made things worse, I felt like things were kind of like at a point where it was like, all right, it's getting a little bit more peaceful. And then all of a sudden these things came out and everybody's up in arms. And, myself included, trust me, I got upset when I saw that shit the other day. But then I have to tell myself, you know what, that was 6 months ago. And everybody was fighting with each other. And I don't know why they need my information, but they have it. And guess what? Now that they have my information, there's really not much more they could do to me. You already have my information, so I don't have to worry about that. Check, that's done. That's off the list. They have my information. Move on. You guys happy? You have my address? Don't forget to send me a fucking Christmas card. If I don't get a Christmas card from each and every one of you ex-Patreons who have my address, I'm going to be fucking pissed at you guys. Whose house number? I'm ready to just give my fucking address out anyway. I mean, it's not hard, to find my information. I shouldn't be telling people that, but it's not. But it's not hard to find anybody's information. If I really wanted to, I'm sure I could find everybody's information on here. But I don't do that because there's no need. I don't need to know what your brother's name is. I don't fucking care what your brother's name is. I even thought of this because I'm a rational person. not rational. Well, yeah, no, I'm rational, but I tried to put myself in other people's shoes and think of why they would want things. And I said, you know what? I can't even blame these people. I talk about my brother and his wife all the time in my videos. You know, maybe they were just curious what they, I mean, because that was part of the conversation, was that they were saying they wanted to know what this woman looked like. And trust me, I would show you guys if I wouldn't, you know, legally get in trouble for that. I would have no problem. I have showed a couple of people that I'm close with what she looks like. But I mean, you know, I'm not, I understand that. But I mean, I don't know why they needed my brother's info. It just doesn't make any sense. But they did it. It's done. It's over with. The people that had to apologize to me apologize. Lord knows how I feel about it. I got it out. And now it's time to move on. It's not going to, you know, if you hold on to that kind of hatred and baggage, it's only going to weigh you down and drag you. Hold on. Not every expectation I know is your information. Oh, no. Black-hearted. I know that. It was, I think, I don't know if you were around in those last couple of days or in my last live, but I totally know that. And to be honest with you, some of the Patreons that weren't even in that chat, at least that I could see, reached out to me and apologized. And they didn't even need to. They weren't even, like, literally weren't even involved in it. And I appreciate that too. People that were like left Laura's Patreon, I think, like way before that probably even happened. Or maybe after it happened. I don't know. But, it, you know, they came and put themselves out there and was like, hey, you know, I was part of that group too. And I'm sorry that I did, you know, I was. And I forgive people. And I know Laura's going to be like, well, why can't you forgive me? Because, again, those people came to me. I didn't have to chase down a fucking apology from them, which I don't want an apology from her because we, you know. No. Camilla, we are not going to look at what she's doing. Who gives a fuck what she's doing? Let her do whatever she wants to do. Laura's going after you guys to have something to talk about, dude. Like, she's going after you guys so you guys will talk about her, because this brings Laura every time. And I'm not kidding, because here's another thing Leanna has been observing lately. If you talk about Laura in a live, your live numbers are going to be higher. And it's not because of Laura, it's because people like the drama, you know? And I feel like that, you know, I want to hope in my heart that that's not driving, you know, everybody's motive. I don't think it is, because these, you know, I see people that are legitimately angry with her, angry with her. And I understand that. But being somebody who is friends with Laura, I see that, you know, she spends a lot of time on, you know, analytics and numbers and trying to get her numbers higher, and, you know, going into people's chats. Like, you know, if you're going to do crime, right? You want to make yourself visible in other crime channels. This is something I personally started to do, right? Because I want to grow my YouTube channel. I'm not going to lie and sit here like, oh, I don't care how many subscribers I have. You know, I'm almost at 5,000. I wish I would just reach it, because the last, you know, couple months have been really slow for me. But I want my channel to grow. And so one of the things I started doing was, because I used to comment on a different account other than this account before all this shit happened, like just in general on YouTube, because I've been participating in YouTube comments and discussions for years and years and years and years now, you know. And I said, you know, I should start participating in these conversations with my channel name. This way, you know, people, if they like what I'm saying, maybe they'll check my channel out. And, you know, I probably did get more subscribers that way. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. I'm just saying that, you know, Laura was trying to get into crime, and she kept, you know, Mommy Ramblings was doing better than her, and J for Justice was doing better for her, you know, than her, and she didn't understand why. And I don't think that the crime thing was working out for her. She did her Making a Murderer series, and I don't know if she has what it takes to keep up with it. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm just saying that I don't think she's that into what she's, you know, I don't think she's that into the crime. I don't think that she's passionate enough about it. And if you're not passionate about something, you're not going to exceed in it. Like, you're not going to excel in it. It's just, that's life. And I don't think she's that passionate about it. I mean, I could put in way more effort to my YouTube channel. I just don't. You know, I'm passionate about it, but I'm not looking to make a career out of it. Do I want to have more subscribers and help more people? Yeah, great. But I don't, whatever. And, there was a certain somebody in our community who kept saying, drama sells, drama sells, drama sells, drama sells. And Laura became friends with that person. And then she went up a little bit more. She got more subscribers, and now they're not talking. And Laura, she left. So Laura can't fight with her. So she's fighting with everybody else. Like, the more drama she gets, the more views she's going to get. And the more people are, the drama sells. It does. It's the truth. But do you want that to be everything? I mean, when Diane and Wendy refer to the drama channel, for the longest time, I mean, the drama community, I had no idea what they were talking about. I'm like, what's the drama? I finally asked one day. And Diane gave me the best answer ever. She's like, it's basically us, or was it Diane or Wendy? I don't even remember. One of them was like, it's basically us talking shit about each other. And I was like, oh, all right, I gotcha. Because I was thinking like they were, because I know there's a makeup drama community and there's, all sorts of drama communities. So I didn't know exactly what they were referring to when they were saying that. Because when I hear drama community, I always went to the makeup community because that's like the most popular drama on YouTube is the makeup drama, beauty guru drama. But, you know, she's in here now and she made a channel specifically for drama and she spends most of her time there, which tells me that, it's doing something for her. She's getting money and you guys are helping her. You know what I'm saying? By fighting with her constantly. You guys are helping her get more views, get more, money in her pocket. Do you really want to do that? If you don't like her, I wouldn't. That's why I keep telling her, like, I'll be damned if I'm going to become your content. Like, no, it's not happening. I'm not going to give you content to talk about. She got a little bit off of me the last couple of days. Congrats, But I'm not going to keep feeding it to her. Whoever her. I won't help her. Whoever her is. All right, Angry Rabbit. Thanks. Drama sells, but she can't maintain a crowd. She gets redundant and predictable. And if Marsha's in here, I'm sorry. I went a little off before because, I was just like, I just heard what you said on 180's channel and it upset me. I retreated. Bye. I just don't because she didn't have, I never did anything to her. So I just didn't appreciate what she said. And especially to my friend Purple Rain, who's a really good friend to me, who never did anything to her. In fact, like I messaged her, I'm like we never even talk about this girl. I don't even like think about her. I just don't understand that. I don't understand what she was so, why is she, how it started. She was saying, oh, Mika, go on 180's thing. I'm not gonna, I don't even want to talk about it anymore. She's not gonna get any more of my fucking time. Go, what the fuck? How long was it in? She said, I pick up homeless people. I don't even fucking know. Some bullshit like that about me. She was talking shit about me. So I have no use for her. Bye. I hate saying that because that sounds like I, use people. I don't. I'm just saying I have no use for somebody who's talking shit about me, especially when I never did anything to them. Like, don't go on a panel talking shit about me. I don't understand. Did I do something to her? Fine. If I did something to her, be a fucking grown-ass woman and email me or come fucking contact me if you have a problem with me. I tell everybody that. If you have a fucking problem with me, contact me. I do the same thing. I emailed Marsha yesterday because I was fucking pissed off. Like, she emailed me, sorry. And to be honest with you, Marsha, thank you. I respect that you actually reached out to me last night. I forgot to mention that part, that she actually, reached out to me and said something, at least. Just something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect that. That's how a grown, woman does things. You know, I might not have been happy about exactly what she said, but she at least, you know, didn't just leave it at the thing, you know, leave it at the live and just let me sit here and be fucking pissed off, you know. And then I gave her an honest email back and told her exactly how I felt, because I'm not going to sit here and pretend to be somebody that I'm not to make people happy. I don't do that. I'm sorry. I just don't. So I know you guys are friends with Aratree, but I just like, I'm sorry. Who sounds more unstable? I know, and you know, again, I see that Ash is in here and Marianne, everybody, and Marianne, I had no idea that that girl, like, did like threatened you in any. I had no idea. You never told me that, so I mean, I'm sorry. I was really just trying to hear what the fuck happened. I heard everybody saying it. It's not that I didn't believe them, but I just wanted to hear, like, what does this girl have to say for herself that she's doing this? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know, it's either we're gonna resolve it, or like you need to be, you know, do like I need to block this girl or something. Like, I don't block people, but you know, she's always nice to me. That's why I was so confused. I'm like, this girl comes in my chats all the time and is nice to me. Like, why is everybody so angry with this girl? And then I found out, like, you know, I mean, Marianne, you should know. I wouldn't expect Ash and everybody else to know, but Marianne, you know, I'm not like in all these lives. I just don't follow everything. You send me things sometimes and I'm like, what? I didn't know that happened. And you don't know everything either, you know, vice versa. I think it's impossible for everybody to know everything. What the fork? I don't know. I feel like, you know, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. What the fork? I feel like I've heard her like in other people's lives or in chats, like kind of like a few times, not often, but I did. It was a while ago. I heard her say something that was like, it just made me feel like, all right, this girl doesn't like me. She just kind of made a remark, and I was like, all right. And it's been a few times. I don't think that was the only time. And that's fine. She doesn't have to like me. She doesn't have to like me at all. At all. And I don't care if you guys are, you know, friends with her. Like, she's your friend and you guys have a connection with her. I just personally don't like her. I mean, not don't like her. I just personally, like, I don't understand. I have no use for that. You're not going to talk shit. I never did anything to this girl. I don't know why she would say those things about me. But anyway, I'm not wasting any more fucking time on her. I'm just saying. It was really, like, just, I'm surprised. And especially Purple Rain, because I don't know what the fuck Purple Rain did to her. What the fuck did Purple Rain do? Purple Rain's not even in the chats anymore. I mean, you know, I don't think she's like a very, very overly vocal person in the chats that stands out like Ash247 would. I mean, because, like, who doesn't know Ash247? You know? It's like everybody knows her. She's very vocal. Tilly May, who doesn't know Tilly? Everybody. She's vocal. Marianne, you know, well, Marianne has a channel. But I'm thinking about people who don't have channels. Well, Ash, I guess you have. Did you do a live recently or something? I heard. I don't know if you do them regularly, but you know, or if you always have. Please listen. Ooh, that's terrible. Is that real? I'm gonna get off here in a second anyway. Dude, like, oh man, I went up on Diane's channel too. Leave Republican Ash. Oh wait, Ash is in here. Leave her alone, man. Ash, who is that? I wish I could give you a link, but I'm not on anything. Marsha, who? Who are you saying to call you? Ash or me? Not me, right? Ash, I think. Can somebody please help Ash? Like, all right, Ash, go ahead, go live. I'm gonna end this. Ash, wait, don't leave yet. I don't. Yeah, Ash, if you need to talk, listen. I don't go off, and please don't let Laura get the fucking best of you. She is doing this for a reason. You said you were gonna strike her channel the other day, and I'm not blaming you, but I could tell how pissed off she got, and like, it's like, no, she's crazy, dude. Who's Stewie? I saw that person in her chat the other day. Dude, everybody's listen. I mean, I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't strike somebody for streaming me because I just don't want to sit there and fill out the fucking paperwork. But not paperwork, but the fucking. It's too much. It's too much work. Ash, don't let them get you riled up because that is exactly what she's trying to do. She wants you to get up there. She wants you to fucking scream at her. She wants you to yell. What I suggest you do, call somebody. Call somebody and vent to them. Don't get up on a live and I know people don't want to do this because they're like, well, it makes me look like a pussy. I promise you, taking the high road never makes you a pussy, ever. It never makes you look like a pussy. I know it's infuriating when somebody's talking shit about you. So it's either you go directly to Laura and address her directly or don't say anything at all because it's not going to get you. It's going to keep escalating. She's going to do this and then you're going to do that and she's going to do this. And that's why things are at the current state that they are. Just be a bigger person. And Ash, look at the source again. Look at the fucking source. Do you care what that person thinks about you? Really? She's not worth your anger and your feelings. She's just not. This is content. This is, yeah. Yep. You know what, guys? She's gonna keep doing it, and it's you have to stop reacting to it. It's the only way to just stop her. That's the only way to stop her because you're not gonna change her. You're not gonna start making her have a heart for you guys or empathy or, it's just it's fucking hate, and she loves it, and that's what she wants to do at her time, and you guys aren't gonna change that. Nobody is. It is awful. It's really awful. It sucks. Carla Ray, I think she wants you guys to think she's dangerous. I really do. I think she wants you guys to think that. I am not fucking scared of her. I'm not. I gotta be honest with you. I saw her fighting people while I was friends with her, and she's a shit talker. You know what I'm saying? She don't want to do anything herself. So she'll either have somebody do it for her. And, I think right now, her Patreons or whoever's in her inner circle right now is scared to do that. Because, I mean, they're going to put themselves out there. Look what just happened, So, I mean, I might be wrong, but I'm not scared of her. I don't think, what is she going to do? All right, she has my fucking address. What are you going to do, Laura? You have my address. Great. Send me a fucking Christmas card this year. Is Ash still in here? You know what it is, too? You guys have tried everything else, and it's not working. It's just not working. And the only thing that nobody's tried is just fucking ignoring her ass. I mean, I've tried it. And that's why I don't hear her talking about me that much. If you guys notice that, I don't fucking talk about her that much. Hence, she doesn't talk about me that much. I don't talk about her. She might mention my name in like a live once in a blue moon. I've heard her say my name in lives like even by accident at times, and I'm like, why is she talking about me? And then she'll correct herself. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not making Mobster. But I mean, I don't sit here bashing her and bashing her and bashing her and bashing her and talking about her and getting angry about everything she does and calling her out on everything that she does, blah, 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 and fucking going nuts about it. And guess what? She don't talk that much about me. And when she does, I'm able to ignore it because it's not an everyday thing. Hold on. Mika Master, please go back and read the last part of this chat when it is over to get what is going on, please. I don't know. Who is that? I'm sorry, your name doesn't look familiar to me, but I will. Um, I don't know what you know. I do go back and to be honest with you guys and try to. Imaginary silent lurkers watch her and know where she is. That is scary. Wait, can you imagine how many silent workers watch lurkers watch her and know where she is? That's scary. What do you mean, cat ma'am? How many silent lurkers watch her and know where she is? Oh, all right. Yeah, Catman, they probably do, to be honest with you. I'm sure they do. Another community had someone come to their door with a gun. They have now disappeared. Ooh, Lady Beekeeper, where was that? Amen. M. Amanda. Oh, let me tell you, if there's somebody you guys should listen to in this community, M. Amanda 515 is one of the probably most fucking rational people I've seen. I mean, not just rational, very intelligent, and fucking really always has a very good head on her shoulders, and knows a lot of shit about a lot of shit. She's definitely somebody that I always tell her to email me because I would love to like talk to her more because her comments all the time. I always just see her comments and I'm like, yes, you're so right. Like you're so bang on. She's very good at understanding people too. We'll get our hands dirty. She has others do it. 100%. I don't even want to turn this into talking about her, but I'm just trying to give you guys all advice. Like, if you really want this to end, that's the way you end it. You know, you have to, as hard as it is, because I know it's hard. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. Wait, shit. I hope to be a close friend around. Catman, I think I crushed that dream by at this point. And you know, that's okay. Like, I mean, I don't have to be friends with her again. I'm just not gonna spend, you know, my whole life hating her. Because it's kind of, especially because like, all right, she looked up my information. I mean, I've had a lot worse done to me by people. I mean, that's shitty, but I mean, like, if you listen to my videos, I think I had a lot worse done to me, you know. So I'm alright. It's not it's not the worst thing that ever happened in my life. I do know, and I'm, you know, not defending her, but I do know that they did like try to contact the police, I guess. So all right, Marsha just went live, so I'm sure a bunch of you guys are gonna jump over there. Giggles, right? That's a great idea. Giggles, yeah, you are actually. I always see your yellow picture, and then your name, and I'm like, I think like, okay, there's a positive person. I don't see you ever being, you know, too hateful. It's crazy to have someone act. It's crazy to have. Is it really her neighbor? You know, she makes stuff up like fake copy strikes. I'm sorry, wait, hold on. It seems like when we ignore her, she makes up stuff like fake copy strike. I don't know what the. Yeah, mommy, three girls. That's exactly it. Just let her do her. Let her do what she does. I mean, here's the thing. If you like, here, all right. If you guys do nothing and don't react to her in any way, and then she continues, you know, maybe it'll help wake up some of the people that follow her to see like, okay, these people haven't talked about her in, you know, how many months, and like she's still going on about this, you know. That's what I'm saying. Like if you're fighting a person like that, you need to think more logically because the things that you would do if you were fighting a normal person, they're not going to work because she's not a normal person. She doesn't have, I don't believe, I'm not saying she's not normal. I'm sure to some people she is, but you know, a person that's that volatile and angry all the time and conflict driven, like they don't think like you and I think. They're not going to. They're just not going to. I just watched my chat go whoop. She ain't normal. Oh, interesting. Somebody just messaged me and the person says that yeah. I don't know who's on there. Pink and purple. Hold on. Something I didn't agree with a long time ago. Pin suggested purple was cult like. Wait, something I didn't agree with a long time ago when Pink suggested purple was cult-like. My son said to me when I was a fan, he was concerned. But you know what, Lennon X, I understand, and I heard people say that before, but I feel like all of these chats could be cult-like in a sense where, everybody is in, and the only reason is because you're in that person's chat, for a reason, some people, and they support that person, so they're going to follow that person. I mean, hers might be, I think her Patreon and shit, to me, the whole idea of having a Patreon is weird. That people are paying to be friends with you and shit like that. Like, and then they, like, the part I don't understand, like, they're talking on public platforms that are free, like Facebook. Like, so why even have the Patreon? I don't understand. Why not just have well, I do understand her for her having it, but these other women, find a support group or start one yourself on Facebook for free, if that's what you're looking for. Or whatever she has it now. Harm themselves in this community. We just don't know about it. That's the thing people don't think about. I'm sure that there are people who have harmed themselves in this community. Tiffany, yeah, I mean, I'm sure, yeah. I don't even think if something happened to someone, we would ever hear about it. Most people on YouTube don't give YouTube friends' phone numbers to their family for emergencies. 100%, Tiff. 100%. Clever ever, you're going to start your own Patreon? Carly, yeah, dude, that's 100% right. That's what people like that do, though. It's like she just keeps attacking and attacking and attacking and attacking, and it's she says she doesn't fight the first draw blood, and it's just like insanity. Far away and disengage. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna end this in a minute because I know Marsha's live and probably some of you guys want to go over there, and I'm kind of done talking. I just wanted to get my whole point across. I feel bad for Republican Ash. I do. I mean, but I don't know. You know what? I guess I have to even stop speaking on things if I don't know the whole story. I don't know. It's like I feel like you it's a lose-lose. Oh, you know, check off YouTube. Off YouTube. Oh, all right. Yeah, but all right. I'll talk to you in a minute, Perlene. I don't know why I'm asking you. I'll just talk to you, like private. Have a great night. Thank you, Sarah Smile. I appreciate that. I have not. Yeah. It's called feeding the beast, and this is how she keeps getting fed by having some neighbor on panel. Tiffany, I don't even think it's her neighbor. I think it's somebody that she knows from YouTube. I just don't, don't. I don't even want to say it. Ash, I love Ash. I know I love her to death, but she, she's very easy. I think people, especially, people like Laura, know that she's very easy to rile up, because Ash gets very upset about things. She's very sensitive, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying she's a very, very, very sensitive girl, and she gets very upset. You're welcome. You got gapped. She gets really, really upset, and she says things on her lives. She'll start talking, and people like that. I mean, I'm not trying to put her into any category, but like people that are easy to rile up. Those are the people who are predators will go after because they know that they could get the fucking reaction out of them. So that's why you gotta stop giving it to them. I gotta do more videos about like just narcissists and like toxic people because I swear to God, so many I don't think there's a lot of people out in this world who truly, truly, truly understand these personalities because when you're fighting with that type of personality, you want to think in your head that they're thinking like a normal, rational human being like you would think, and they have the same feelings as you, and they, but they don't. And so that's really hard and it would, trust me, because when I went through it with my brother's wife, it was so hard for me to like understand that. And I finally, took me like almost 3-4 years to finally just understand, like, I'm not gonna reach this girl in any way. She doesn't have a heart, you know. I could say things to her, and she just doesn't have the same heart that I do. Even with my aunts, I'm like, I wrote to them so many times, trying to like explain myself constantly, and then I was like, they're just not going to understand me, and I have to stop trying to explain myself all the time. Why the fuck am I explaining myself to these assholes who clearly don't want to understand me? They just don't. Right, Purple Rain. And that's why I finally just gave up, because I was like, why am I explaining myself to these people? I'm trying to talk to her rationally to irrational people. They don't want to hear it. They're irrational. I mean, if you didn't watch my last couple of videos, I suggest you watch the last one that I posted. You might not know the whole context, but you could see how irrational they are, because they're just reaching and grasping at straws for anything, you know, to get back at me. And like, I'm showing you guys this stuff because it's a good example, because I think so many people in their lives deal with people like that, and they get frustrated, and, you know, they think something's wrong with them, or they're going to change these people. You're not going to change people like that. So it's either you walk away from them, or, you know, yeah, M's, see, M's, no, that's actually not true. That's actually not true, because there are people who cannot learn to coexist with other people, because there's people that just love chaos. You know, they're addicted to chaos, whether it was because of the way they grew up in their lives, or, you know, they thrive on this shit. It's like their fuel. You know, I see that was a good example of how people don't understand the mindset of certain people. And I'm not putting you down. I'm just saying, like, right, exactly. That's when you just ignore. It's just people, you want to hope that the best in everybody, that they could change or become good people. Because I have a lot of trouble. I don't know if I posted this. I should probably post it on my community page, because it was a good thing. It was like lesson. I know the people that are friends with me on Facebook store. But it's like, you know, lessons that people, and then it says in parentheses, me, you know, has to learn, is that, like, not everybody has the same heart as you. You know, it was a whole bunch of different sayings, but it was good because it was true. You know, and it's a hard thing to swallow, and you're just like, why doesn't everybody else feel the way I feel, or have the same heart as me? Like, look, my Laura went live, right? My fucking live just dropped by almost half the people that were in here, because Laura's doing, you know, talking shit. And so the half of the people ran out of here and went to Marsha's live. And I'm not putting Marsha down, but I'm just saying, because Marsha's going to go on there. Everybody's going to start flipping out and jumping on panel and talking shit about Laura and giving Laura exactly what she wants. That's what they're doing right now. You are feeding into it. Go ahead. I don't even think I'm gonna go in there. I'm just gonna take some Tylenol and maybe some melatonin and fucking get myself a good night's rest, because I haven't had one in a fucking couple days. You know? She's gonna just keep doing it. It's just insanity. It's like fucking running on a hamster wheel and expecting to fucking get somewhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get anywhere. You're on a fucking hamster wheel. Jump off of it already. Go somewhere. Holy shit, man. It's okay to be infuriated with Laura and talk, you know, amongst yourselves, but like, there is Patreon chats, you know, that people have, or text one of your friends and tell, you know, you don't think I talk about the shit that happens? I absolutely do. I have a couple of trusted friends, you know, that are not on the lives, and I talk to those people about my feelings about things, because I trust those people. You know, and I even argue with some of them, and and it's okay. I'm okay. I want to hear their point of view. You know, you know, we don't always see eye to eye on everything. Me and friends, people that I'm friends with. I just don't want to see this hate, man. These people, I didn't know this too, and I don't know if Marsha's even gonna watch this back. But again, I don't watch all her lives. I do watch a lot of hers, but I didn't watch. I guess one. I had no idea. She wrote back to me and said she was in ICU and in the hospital, and I was like, oh my god, I had no idea. And you know what, Marcia? With that said, I felt bad actually writing to you because of that. You know, you were in the hospital, and I'm sitting here writing you shit to get you riled up. But at the same time, you should not be on lives letting Laura get to you. If you're having health problems, they're only gonna get worse if you're in a stressful environment like that under the stress. And don't say it can't happen because it's YouTube, because it very well can. I fucking cried last night, which I never thought I would do over fucking YouTube shit. This is actually the second time, my whole entire time that I was on YouTube, that something got me so upset that I cried. Because I'm not a crier. I usually just like, I either get angry or, well, I was angry last night. I did. I cry first and then I get really pissed after I cry. And I was texting people, and I feel bad. They're probably like, "Well, make them up. They're psychotic." And I probably sound like a fucking lunatic, but that's just the way I talk. Laura Keck is a narcissist. Michelle, yes. So she is, and like, so stop fucking giving her attention. I'm not saying you, but I'm just saying, narcissists thrive on this shit. I'm seriously, I have to do a fucking panel about narcissists. I mean, not even a panel. I just want to do a live. My problem is I can't get organized enough to do something like this, but I'll try because I want to take the information and what's the word? Put it to things on YouTube that we're all seeing so that people understand maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like relate it to like this whole situation and how. And I mean, we can't diagnose her, but I don't know. You know, Laura could be narcissistic. I don't know if she has an actual diagnosable narcissistic personality disorder, but I don't know if part of that too is like she just puts this wall up because like when she's hurt, she gets extremely hurt and then she is afraid. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Because I was pretty shocked the other day to hear that she was engaged 4 times. I was like, and I'm not like criticizing her, but I really did wonder to myself what happened during those 4 engagements. She said it, so I don't feel bad talking about this because she put it out there. But like, what happened? And then 2 marriages that didn't work out, and I'm like, that's a lot. Like, what happened? Why? You know? Yeah, mommy, 3 girls. That's what I said. Yeah, like 2 marriages on top of that. And like, I'm not saying anything's wrong with people, you know, I know a lot of people have been married twice or, you know, or might even be on the third. And not all of them are bad people, you know. They might just not know how to pick spouses. Like, you know, a lot of people have a tendency to pick toxic people because they grew up in a house of toxic people. I did it. I did it for years until I met my husband. I was picking all these guys because it was like you emulate what you grew up in. And my dad, you know, had a drinking problem. And I don't know, maybe because I couldn't fix him, I went out with guys that I thought it like that were like him and tried to fix them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Oh, shit. I almost dropped my phone. I won't say what I'm thinking. Lennon next. See, don't feel afraid to say what you're thinking in here. Please go ahead. Nobody in here. I don't think anybody in here is gonna attack you. I noticed that the chat calmed down a lot. How do you walk away? They keep coming back and back and back. Carly Darabotis. I don't know if I'm ever saying your name right. I'm just gonna call you Carly because there's no other Carly. I don't know why I have to say your, you know, the other name. I think when you stop paying attention to them, they won't keep coming back and back and back. When you pay attention to them and you keep having a reaction to them, you are inviting them to keep having a reaction to you because they're not going to stop. They're not going to let you have the last word. So they're just going to keep coming back and back and back and back. That's why if you look up things like the gray rock method, or, going no contact. Like those are like words that are commonly used in reference to that kind of stuff. It'll explain like why those things are good. Gray rock and just no contact. You can't talk to them. I understand there's situations where there's people that have to talk because they have kids together or, and I feel bad for people like that. There was somebody like that on Laura's channel. I mean, not Laura's channel, Diane's channel that night when we talked about narcissists. There was a girl that had a share custody, but if you have to talk to them, you keep the contact down to an as needed basis. Don't react to them. Don't give them anything. Gray rock means you take all the emotion out. Yeah, Amanda Ray, gray rock method. It means like you're basically like a rock. You know what I'm saying? You take all the emotion out. You don't get mad. You don't get upset. And you just deal with what you have to deal with if you have to deal with them, and that's it. You don't react to them. You don't get mad at them. You're just like a rock. Like don't let them get to you, in other words. I agreed. Hold on. Lily, I agree, but in the end, we have control over which videos we click on and which ones we don't. I only watch here and there lately, except for Vinny. I watch him daily. I want to bring this up too. Ems. Ems, I know, she's not. Ems is like such a sweet person, and I think she feels bad hurting other people's feelings. And this is my observations, being friends with her. And, she's gone in Laura's chats and she's gone in here because I just think she doesn't want conflict. And that's okay, that she doesn't want conflict with people. So she tries to be cordial with people. But I'll see people in chats being like, why is she in Laura's chat? Dude, like, doesn't mean she's in love with Laura, dude. There are people that follow Laura that other people like, that are nice. There's so many people from Laura's chat that are nice to me, and I don't see them always talking shit about everybody else. So why? I have to be mean to these people, we have to stop doing that to each other. But anyway, yeah, about the narcissist, I just wish everybody would stop giving her so much fucking oxygen. It's like they're literally driving to her house and like putting oxygen tanks in her fucking room and then like spinning the dial and putting a mask on her face. It's like, stop doing that, because if you keep doing that, then keep expecting her to come back at you, because she's not going to stop. And it's not letting her win if you stop. It's fucking being the bigger person and taking the higher road. You win when you take the fucking high road and ignore somebody's an asshole. You do, trust me. I had it, and I'm only telling people this because I had to learn this for myself. Like, I had to learn, Leanna, stop reacting to the fucking these people, because my family, what they would do was they would call up other family members because they knew I talked to them, and then they would say things that they knew would get me pissed off because they were lies. Like, I wrote my aunt that long letter. If you guys who watch my series, I just shared it in the last 2 episodes, because that was a year of me ignoring the shit out of everything. All these attempts to get at me. She would call up my other aunt and she would say things, and then my aunt would tell me, she would tell her to tell me things, and then my aunt would tell me, and I could tell by the things that she was telling my aunt, she wanted to get a reaction out of me, and I refused to give it to her. Because then she could point the finger at me and go, see, I told you Leanna's crazy. She's fucking crazy. Look at her. She reacted to me. You see? That's what these people don't understand. That's what you're doing to Laura. You are fucking handing her ammunition to use against you. I don't know if any of those people watch my videos. Like, I hope people learn something from these videos, because I learned something. I learned something through this process and how to handle myself in different ways, and you get different reactions. And let me tell you something. I didn't react to them, and they got more and more and more pissed off, and eventually they just stopped because I fucking was not reacting to them. They weren't getting what they wanted. So I eventually they just stopped doing it. They stopped trying to get out at me, get me to go crazy, you know? Because how many times are you gonna try and I'm gonna ignore you, you know? They would purposely lie. I shouldn't even say they. My aunt, my one aunt, she would purposely lie about me and say things that weren't true because how do you piss somebody off? By telling a lie about them. That's such an easy way to get somebody riled up and pissed off. And our brains can't comprehend why a person would want to do this to somebody else, but that's how these people are, unfortunately. They're just like that. If you do not want conflict, stay away from those kind of people. Do not go in their lives. And if you don't want to have, wait, I'm sorry, and you won't have problems. Exactly, figure skating coach. 100%. You know, Laura, I watch Laura's live, and trust me, there's things she says. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, and I'll text one of my close friends, and that gets the urge out for me. Like even I went through that with my family. I talked to my husband, I talked to my cousin Nico, and I talked to my friend Kara, and that's how I got my feelings out about, you know, them. Another thing I would do is write them nasty letters and just never send them. And I was able to get my feeling out about it, but I wasn't adding to the toxicity of the situation. Like, does that make sense? Thank you, you got gapped. I need to be a gray rock, not just run and throw rocks. Carolyn, that was funny. I like that. Some families have a target in the family. They might not even realize they are doing it. Guess they get a high from it. Giggles, yeah. I wasn't always the target though. That's the thing. I became the target. Like I guess, and again, even looking back at that, it was probably because I was very vocal about a situation that happened in my family that my cousin inappropriately touched my other little cousin. It was a little more than that. And I was very vocal about it because the girl came to me and I kind of almost put a target on my back. I'm not sorry that I did it though because nobody stuck up for this girl. Nobody. And she was victimized. So and her mother too. Her mother was also, you know, chastised and my aunt started going, oh, she's a terrible mother. She gets drunk at parties. And so it's her fault that her daughter, you know, got touched inappropriately. Like, are you serious? Is this real life that I'm living in? That's your logic right now? It's almost been a year since I found Vinny. He reminds me of someone I love very much who has passed on. His stories. Oh, you know, Tiffany Marie, that actually I had a good friend, George, and Vinny kind of reminds me of him too, in a sense. He's kind of like a big guy who's kind of like a teddy bear, he talks like a little bit and like not riddles, but like you have to really like listen to him to understand what he's saying sometimes. Where we are being murdered and live with weapons under my pillow. YouTube was an escape. Wow, what a shock. Yeah, Lily May, it was. Somebody said that to me, you know, a friend of mine today said that. They're like, this was my escape, man. I'm dealing with personal stuff in my life and this is my escape and now I don't even want to come on here anymore. And I'm like, that's so sad. Wow, you have always been brave. Pamela H, you mean me? We are being murdered. Oh, I read that. Hold on. I want you to know it. I know they want you to shut up and do what they want you to do. They try to break your spirit. Exactly, Giggles. It's 100%. Please don't ask me why I just read that so slow. I'm like half asleep right now. Oh no, victimizing the victim. Yeah, B Ferg's mom. B Ferg's. It was like I just couldn't believe it. I was like, this poor girl. I mean, it's a whole long story. I didn't talk about it in the videos for a reason. Like I purposely left it out because I didn't want to re-victimize her because I feel like she's been through so much already, this girl. But like what she told me, like I remember, first of all, I remember there was a couple of incidences that had happened with other young girls prior to that. And then, you know, that happened. And the days I hung out with my cousin a lot at the time, so like I knew like she was telling the truth, because the days that she told me these things happened, I mean, she gave me details of where they were, what they were doing, what they were watching on TV. And I remembered those days because I had talked to my other cousin those days, and he told me, you know, oh yeah, we watched this movie together. And she came over, and I'm like thinking, well, why is she with you watching a movie in the dark? That's kind of weird. There was a big age difference, if you catch my drift. So hit the like button. I'll say it here because I don't honestly think my family would even stick around in this live if they're watching my channel, because they probably wouldn't know what the fuck I was even talking about for the first half of it. But it was a very, very, very hard time in my life because, like, my aunts and uncles were like, and it was my aunt Betty, my aunt Debbie. They were like the ones leading the crusade against this poor girl, like who was being groomed and manipulated. It's like, and then they attack her mother, and you know, he's welcome. He's welcome with open arms into every party because his parents are the ones that everybody loves and who throws the parties at the house. And it's like, am I like living in the twilight zone? Like, when did this become okay to do this? He's helped me too. He's taught me a lot about the way. Yeah, Ems. I mean, I don't. You know, I always miss Vinny's lives because he goes live during the day a lot, and I'm usually more on here, like I guess at nighttime. Um, but when I have, like, you know, I've heard him on Diane's panel, and he's good for that. He is. He makes me laugh too because sometimes he'll be in the middle of like kind of like a thought, and then all of a sudden he's just like, all right, I'm gonna leave. And I'm like, wait, what happened? Because I think he doesn't want to get too involved in things sometimes, which is smart of him to do. That's scary to think that. Get to know your neighbors, local police department, etc. Vinny G is a wise man. You see what just happened in here? I'm just thinking about this. Somebody came in and was like, Ash's neighbors on the Laura's channel, and then it turned into no, it's not her neighbor, it's, you know, this person. And I'm like, you know, if I'm glad I didn't react to that. I'm glad I didn't react because, like, you know, because there's a big difference between Laura having her neighbor on the channel and Laura having another person on YouTube on the channel. You know what I'm saying? I think I've cried or had anxiety over YouTube. I think when I've cried or had um, anxiety over YouTube, it's time to step off for a while. Yeah, Marianne Perkins, that was me last night. And to be honest with you, you know, today I wasn't on YouTube really. And I went into each chat during the day. I was like, fuck this. I got pissed off. I said, I gotta put my phone down and walk away. I'm not gonna get myself like this again. My husband and me and my son carved pumpkins. You know, he had his hockey game this morning. You know, I'm like, I gotta just go.